Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Thursday, the 24th of February 2022. I hope you're having a good Thursday. Thursday already? Good grief, I had no idea that the days have gone past even quicker. Um, this is the first day of the Guardian hard level puzzle. We'll get onto it in a moment. What's happening in the news? I see some problems for servants in Hong Kong, often Filipino maids, etc., who unfortunately have contracted COVID. They're having a bit of an Omicron wave there, but are turfed out or have been turfed out by their employers. Um, and sometimes they're kind of sleeping rough in the cold weather, etc., etc. Isn't this horrific? If you can afford to employ a servant, you can afford to, maybe pay their hospital bills if they get sick or something. Apparently, what's happening is they've maybe been out to get tested. And if they get found positive, they're not allowed back in the house, and their employers are not paying their hospital bills, etc., etc. And if they're not in their home country, they're really stuck. It's mean, isn't it? Just mean, so mean-spirited. I never can understand. If you're rich enough to have servants, you're rich enough to, have take proper responsibility for them. I mean, I've met quite a lot of rich people in my life, and quite often they are mean in that way. Uh, Financially, very mean. It's very difficult to understand. I don't really get it. Why you'd be so mean if you can afford to employ people, do it properly. Anyway, small mini rant over. Let's get on with the Guardian's hard level Sudoku, shall we? And tell you what I can see as soon as I can see something. And look at the grid carefully. I will tell you what I can see. Okay, what I can see is this 4 blocking down here and 4 blocking up here, and that puts the 4 in that square there. Obviously I'm back on pen and paper here again. I'm hoping the camera is going to not crash, so the camera doesn't crash. It might. It's been known to crash before. Right, what else do I see? Okay, we have 2 blocking up here and 2 across here, but 2 is in one of these, 2 blocks here, 2 is one of these squares here, right? So that's going to block up there, blocking across there. So that's got to be a 2 we can fit there. Eight down here, and 8 across there. So that's an 8 to place just there. It kind of feels a bit weird playing with pen and paper again. I haven't done it for a long time. 6 is blocking down here, 6 across here. Partly because the camera crashed, but also because the Guardian's been having such horrible low-resolution prints recently, but today's print is pretty clear, so I've gone with it. 6 across here and across here, and 6 here. I'm hoping that I should try to keep an eye on the camera, because if it crashes, I don't want to lose too much material. One across here and 1 down there, so that's a 1 there, and then this 9 blocking all the way across there, so that's a 9, isn't it? We must be able to get this, mustn't we? So missing numbers here are 3. Oh, look, 3 blocking down, so that's a 3 there. And 5 and 7 go here, so this has got to be a 2, right? 5, yeah. Now 2 blocking up here, across here, and across here. So that's 2 we can place there. By the way, I'm wearing a plaster. This is not for fashion. It's because my cat scratched me whilst playing yesterday. It was in fun. He does like to play. he's not mean or vindictive, and he will never intentionally scratch me. I have had cats that bite me. One of my cats, I'll tell you about one cat that died, well, just over 5 years ago now. I know that because I recently saw that this particular cat arrived in my house 5 years ago. I saw that because of a Facebook reminder. But anyway, one of my cats was called Hancock, named after Herbie Hancock, of course, a wonderful musician, one of my favorites. And he had this really weird thing that if he was naughty and I chastised him, for just being really naughty, he would wait and get his revenge. He wouldn't get his revenge at that time. He would wait. And then at a later time, he would bite me on the arm and run away. He knew what he was doing. It's so weird. And it happened almost every time. If I told him off or, gave him a light smack or something to make him understand, or, it's difficult reasoning with cats sometimes, but, you have to chastise them if they do something bad, like pee everywhere or whatever. And he would just wait to get his revenge. It was hilarious. Right, back to the Sudoku. What's going on? I've forgotten where I am now. So we have 8 blocking across here, 8 blocking up here, so 8 is in one of these 2 squares. Shall we extend them leftwards? 8 blocking across here, so we know that that has to be an 8 there. Oh look, there's just one empty square here. I'm chatting to you, I didn't notice. What's missing? Is it a 5? Yes, I believe it is a 5. So now 1 blocking up here, 1 blocking across there. That has to be a 1, doesn't it? 6 blocking across here, so that's a 6. 7 and 9 are missing. Any clues? No. Okay, so 6 across here, and 6 up there, so that's a 6 to place. 3 across here and 3 across here, that's a 3. Now we've got just one missing number. I think it's a 9, so let's put that in. And that's 9 there now. Missing numbers here. 1, 4, 5. 1, 5, okay. Missing over here. 4. Oh no. 4 is one of the missing numbers here, isn't it? Okay, so 4 blocks across there. So that's a 4 we can place there. And then like so in those 2 squares. Okay. So now what's missing? 7, 8, 9, I think. Okay, so we've got 7 and 8 blocking that square, so that's got to be a 9. And this may be useful. 7 and 3, 7 and 3 in this row, and 7 and 3 down here. So blocked, blocked, and blocked means these 2 squares must contain 7 and 3. Right. 7 and 3 go here. Knowing that, what's that going to give us? Ones in those squares. Twos here. Is that going to mean anything? Four. Oh no, that's not good. Ah, 9, I think. Okay, this is 7 and 3. We have 9 blocking up here, 9 blocking down here. It can't be, 9 can't be in that square. So 9 has to be there. Interesting game. Where are we going with this? 6. 6 blocking down here, 6 blocking up here, 6 across there. That's got to be a 6. And now 6 blocking this way, 6 there. That's a 6. Okay, this row does not have a 2. We've got 2 blocking here, 2 blocking there. So that's a 2 there. Now 2 down here, and across there. So we can place a 2 there. What are the missing numbers here? 1 and 4 by looks of it. Okay. What else can we get? Missing numbers down here are what? 7, 8, 9? Is that right? 8s, 9s, 7s. Oh dear. Not really sure where to go next. 5, 7, 9. Keep coming back to this. Is really not helping, is it? 7 and 3 there. 2 like that. 2 is like that, so that's really not very helpful. 8. How about this? 8. 8 there, 8 there. 4. 4s. What's missing down here? 1, 2, 4, 8. 1, 2, 4, 8. So the 2s are here, the 4s are like that. Ah, no, the 1s are like that, and the 8s. Damn. Make sure the camera's still working. It is. What's missing across here? 3, 4, 5, 7. So that's a 3 or 5. Alright, okay, so I'm going to put in some pencil marks at that from now then, because I'm getting nowhere fast. So, what's missing from here? 7 and 9. What's missing? Well, the 2s, I remember, 2 blocking like this. 2s are in these squares. Just can't do much about that. Missing from down here are 5 and 7. Okay. 4 blocking across there, so that's 4 there. 8's 8 blocking like this, so 8 goes in those squares. 1's up there. Oh, what's missing here? 7 and 8. 5's are like this. 1's are like that. 3's are like this. This is all stuff that I've looked at for ages. This is 7 and 3, remember? Looked at and not got anywhere with. So just kind of catching up here. 4's were there, weren't they? Okay. All right, let's go through now and maybe finish. So missing number from here is 4, and we have no restrictions. So I'm going to put it in the bottom right hand corner. I put pairs in the top left when I'm playing with pen and paper. 1's, oh sorry, we have 1's in those squares as well as a pair. What else? 1, 2, 3, 4 can appear like this. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is possible in these squares here, and 9 we have down here. We have 1, 2, 3 blocks down here, so 3 is possible in these squares. 4 we have 5 blocks down the middle, and that's it, so 5 available in these squares. 6, 7 now. 7. Looks like we've got ourselves a single 8, doesn't it? Okay, that's an 8 then. That's a single 8, right? 9 down here. Okay, so that's hopefully that's the key to the game. Let's get rid of that 8. Now that means this has to be an 8 here. And that means 8 blocks across the 8. So 8 is in one of these 2 squares, meaning that can't be 8. That's got to be 8. And that's got to be 7. That puts a 7 down here. So let's get rid of some candidates, shall we? First of all, let's get rid of the 8s where we can't use them. And let's get rid of these 7s across here now. That leaves me with a pair of 5 and 3. Now I have finished this, so that 3 can't stand any longer. We know now that the 3 must be in that square there. And now that we know that, we can get rid of the 3s over here. Now, since we know this is a pair of 5 and 3, we also have to get rid of the 5s. So that leaves us with 4 and 7 here. So the missing number here is a 2, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry. 5. 5 up here, 5 down there. And that's a 5. Missing number down here now for this column is a 1. Missing number here is a 9. 9 blocking up here. That's a 9 there. 1 and okay, 8. So 8 blocks across here like this. So that's an 8. That's a 1. That's a 4. This has to be a 4 now. 1 goes here. 2 is there. 1 means that's a 1. So this is the 4. This is the 5. This has to be a 3. Our 5 goes here. Our 3 gives us a 7 in that square. 3 in that square. 4 gives us 7 there. 4 here. 1 number missing across this row. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 5. We don't have a 5 yet, so that means this is a 7. This is our 5. 7 means that can't be 7, so that's a 9. 7 is in this square. 9 blocks down here. That's our 9. To finish the game, I think it's a 2, isn't it? Is that finished? Okay, I believe so. Some judicious pencil marking at the end there to finish the game off, but a nice game from the Guardian, because quite often their hard levels are far too easy, but I didn't find that easy, so an enjoyable game. Thank you very much to the Guardian, and hope to see you later for other Sudoku games. Bye bye.